the problem is that they simply do everything incorrectly metabolically.
So their body is functioning incorrectly.
Yeah, and it's
And it's
I think there's a
exacerbated by
genetic
their diet.
component. I think there are dietary exacerbations. I think certainly not exercising makes things worse. So there are lots of predisposing factors. But at the end of the day, what's happening is when you and I eat, like let's take a meal that like if you had pancakes, bacon, and scrambled eggs, that would be like a really good mix of, that'd be a third carbs, a third protein, a third fat. So that's like a shit ton of nutrient, right? If you or I ate that, yeah, it probably wouldn't be that good for us. But like let's say we just finished a workout or something, like we're going to partition such that that glycogen will first and foremost go to replace the muscle and liver stores of glycogen. Because we have bigger muscles and our muscles are more insulin sensitive, we can actually disproportionately put more glycogen into our muscles, into the leg muscles, because you'll have done that run up the hills, right? And then furthermore, when we want to recruit energy again, we'll have the ability to actually go back and get fat, in other words, break down fat at lower ATP demands than necessarily always going to glycogen. So in other words, we partition fuel in a smarter way. And these patients, I mean, you can measure this clinically using something called RER and of course doing other blood tests. Like they can't break down their own fat.
So their body is essentially broken in that regard, and that can be fixed with diet.